All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please like, share, and comment.
I want to use this opportunity to appreciate Nigerians for their support since I released the first video yesterday about free Nnamdi Kanu protest. This protest is born out of sincerity and honesty, with the display of shame and disgrace that happened in Katsina last week. We all know that for years Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention. And as I'm talking to you, Nnamdi Kanu is having and he's battling with health challenges even while in prison. But it's rather unfortunate with the display of shame and disgrace that happened in Katsina by the bandit commander. The question we ask, do we have a country? The question we need to ask, do we have a nation? The question we need to ask, do we have a constitution? And if we have a constitution, then as Nigerians, we need to ask ourselves and ask the federal government question, why the double standard? If the bandit commander can come and address Nigeria like schoolboys and address Nigeria by threatening Nigerians, by killing one of the headers, that he will kill more Hausas and Northerners, and he is moving freely, why should Nnamdi Kanu should still be in prison? The question I ask, why the double standard? And it is a question that every Nigerian should be asking. Double standards by the federal government of Nigeria. And that is why the call for one Nigeria, one voice protest is born out of sincerity and honesty, equity and justice for all Nigeria citizens. One Nigeria, one voice protest. One Nigeria, one voice protest is a national call for all Nigerians of good conscience. It's not a regional protest. It's not a tribal protest. But it's a sincere protest born out of sincerity. I am calling of all Nigeria with good conscience to come out in mass. Those in Jos, Plateau, Kaduna, Kogi, and Abuja to come on Independence Day at Eagle Square to support this call. And I'm also calling on very dark black man to help us. Abuja is your constituency. We are coming from the north. You can help us to call the IG of police in preparation to this protest. The Rate president, I know you have the platform. And I'm also calling of all the Nigerian bloggers and social media influencers, those with good conscience and sincerity, so that our brother Nnamdi Kanu will be free. I'll bring up subsequent videos in preparation for this call and for this peaceful protest. May God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Good morning, Nigerians. After a careful examination of peace deal granted to bandit in Katsina last week, I have come to a conclusion that Nnamdi Kanu should be released immediately. And failure to do that by Federal Republic of Nigeria, I am calling on a national protest at Eagle Square on October 1st, 2025. If bandits can be granted amnesty, then there is no need Nnamdi Kanu should be in detention. I am calling of Nigerians with good conscience, Nigeria Bar Association members with good conscience, civil society organization with good conscience, human rights organization with good conscience, media personality with good conscience and sincerity to support me for this call of equity and justice for Nnamdi Kanu. And I'm using this medium as a means of communication to all Nigerians. If as a result of this video, I am arrested for calling for a peaceful protest on October 1st in Abuja, this video will be a motivation to other Nigerians that share the same view with me. I am calling on Nigeria bloggers. I'm calling on Nigeria TV personalities and media personalities to use this medium and to use this video in helping us galvanizing and mobilizing Nigeria for this peaceful protest on October 1st. The countdown of this protest has begun. I'll continue to dish out videos on our preparation and planning toward October 1st, the Independent Day, if Nnamdi Kanu is not released. I believe in one Nigeria, I believe in unity of this country, and I believe in equity and justice for all Nigeria citizens. May God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria.
How can somebody who is not a state actor initiate, dictate, and talk on behalf of non-state actors that are dealing with the country? By now, this man should be tried for treason. He became a terrorist to the extent that Saudi Arabia had to send him back when he went on lesser Hajj. Is that not instructive enough? How can you parade terrorists along with state security apparatus having a meeting over what?
Yes,
one of the earliest teachings or early teachings of James Sadi Chase when he was reading in the 70s was that you don't negotiate with a blackmailer.
Okay.
Because the more you negotiate, the more they come back for more.
I was coming to that, what you said. When you said that he's not a state actor.
He's not.
But he's been negotiating, intermediating between the government and the bandits.
Government made him so.
So he's an actor.
And so, but tell me exactly the position he's holding in government. That the lot will now fall on him. That he should be the one to be talking on behalf of government.
Concerned citizen.
Concerned citizen? Which means he has the modus operandi and the actors of this game. He should be brought in and interrogated to give us clues as to the whereabouts. Of course, he knows the whereabouts of all these bandits. He mingles with them.
He said that openly.
And for him to even say, this is a veiled threat to authorities.
Okay, talking about actors, state actors and non-state actors, we had the governor of Zamfara State like 2 or 3 weeks ago say, look, if I have the powers, I can stop insecurity in Zamfara State. In 1 month, I know the terrorists, I know their hiders, I know where they are.
But it's helpless.
From what?
No, what Zamfara State governor, his own case is different.
Okay.
He is not mingling with them in the open. Even if he has any meeting with them, it will be in the closet.
At the point he was accused by his predecessor of liaising with them, having liaison with them.
Was Matawale not accused of this such? No. You see, if these terrorists or whatever they call them, bandits or whatever, I don't consider them as bandits. They are terrorists. Now, if they are assailing the state to the extent that it's becoming overwhelming, the governor can begin to have sort of negotiation, buying time for the right people, for the right machinery of government to strike. The point is, I as a person, I don't believe in all this hide and seek.